When Max was born, he had around 200 seizures, and I remember when Addie was born, it did not take them that long to get back home from the hospital. We got the okay to go visit my brother. When we got right into the parking lot and my grandma was unbuckling Addie, she put the phone on speaker and my mom basically just said, "We have to take Max to the hospital right now."
I heard about Joya when my son was born. He was about a week old. He was in the NICU, and he had had a stroke at birth.
I had a completely healthy, normal pregnancy, no complications.
They don't know if he had a stroke in utero or if he had a stroke during childbirth or even maybe a couple hours after.
I had a C-section, came out his APGAR scores, coloring, breathing, everything was really good. Passed his pediatrician check. We were cleared to leave the hospital with the exception of me because I had had surgery. 6 to 8 hours after he was born, he had never gone to sleep. He was just crying and super, super fussy. And he was my third baby, and I just kept telling my husband, like, this isn't normal. It took several attempts to tell the nurses and doctors that something was wrong, and so finally we had to actually wait for a pediatrician from another hospital to come, and he got there and took one look at him and said, yep, he's having seizures and he needs to get life flighted to the NICU at Sacred.
Afterwards, we were coming out of the NICU and we were being told that he was going to need services, physical therapy and speech therapy probably.
We were given by the doctors such a broad range of what it could be. He could be a typical, normal functioning kid to cerebral palsy and, not be able to walk independently and things like that. Joya's outlook was that we're not going to worry about the future of what could be and what ifs. We're going to take Max for who he is and help him be the best that he can be.
While Max was going through his NICU experience, Adelaide stopped. She kind of started regressing. As time went on, she started not using words. She started developing patterns of like stacking towers, making long lines with crayons. We decided that we were going to meet with an evaluation team at Joya for Addie, and then they recommended some services also. She ended up having occupational therapy and speech therapy.
Without Joya, we would be dealing with a lot of behaviors and issues that we have no experience or qualifications to deal with. That is one of the most crucial things about Joya, is not only do they sit there and work with and help your children, but they also teach you how to work with them, things that you can do at home with them. If you looked at him now, you almost wouldn't even know that he has any kind of deficit. He's just a normal 2-year-old.
He's hit his milestones like every other kid. He just plays and has fun. He talks normal and just like anyone else.
I don't know where we would be without Joya. Lost.